Howdy folks, DirtNapsDad here today, taking Izanami here into the ADC carry role, along with DirtNapDan who is playing our mid. We then have a solo Hercules, a jungle Fenrir, and a support Kukulkan. Okay, enemy team has a Thanatos, Kernanos, Amaterasu, Anubis, and Loki. So again, two very untraditional teams here. Not quite sure what was going on here with the enemy team. And I did forget that this loading screen actually ended up taking a while because, well, Kukulkan, he was a little late to get in the party here. He actually didn't load up right at the beginning of the game. He does join in a minute or so. But here you go. So I looked at this, and while I traditionally will do Death Toll and Boombas for my carry starts, with Izanami, I was thinking, yeah, I could probably just get away with Death Toll here. So we're gonna give it a try, see how it works out. Uh, so Izanami was my very first Diamond God. I played her a lot when the first few months I got into the game, and then she went through a nerf, and I kind of got away from her, and then she got retouched up, and I waited till she's kind of settled in, and like, all right, I'm gonna get back into her a little bit. Got her to Diamond and then kind of put her on the shelf for a while. But now that I'm getting back into Conquest pretty heavily, I've been trying to expand on my roles, or gods for each role. And, she's a good one to get back into. She's actually a, pretty high ban here. So I'm just kind of waiting. Like, all right, so I guess I'm doing the solo thing here, especially with our Kukulkan being down. I'm like, I don't see anybody over here. And all of a sudden I get horrific down. I'm like, what? Like, what are you? Okay. I'm just going to jump. Yep, sure. High five. I don't know. So, okay, I'm just going to ignore it. And you know what? Let's clear a wave. Get experience. Oh, alright, so now I got Loki too. Okay, so I got Loki and Amaterasu in my lane. Alright, I can work with that. Alright, she's such a pain with that speed thing. It's hard to keep her out. I'm like, I'm just gonna kind of backpedal towards my minions. Loki, meanwhile, is up here getting messed up by my minion waves. Oh, couldn't quite reach him with that. But I know better than to chase. Let's just get our waves cleared here. Something I've been really working on is, in many of the other game modes, a little extra chase is a good thing. In Conquest, getting them down that low to where they have to back is just as good most of the time. So, it was one of those things where just don't chase, just do what you need to do. Decide to come in here and get my minis only, and then head back out to lane. Probably could have went over and just did the red buff, but just kind of playing it cautious because, well, Kukulkan's just showing up, and well, at least he's coming to my lane, and we're going to duo here with it, and we'll see how it goes. The only bad thing is I was planning on building stacks here, so no, I'm not going to take this far. Nope. Okay, she didn't go into camp. Thought she might go into camp, try to get, farm up there. But nope, isn't what it's going. So we're going to go ahead and remember what I said earlier about not chasing and just let it go. Alright, so now I got Kukulkan. I noticed right away I didn't have to ping or do anything. He's with me. He knows, alright, we're backing up here. Let's go ahead, get in here, get our buffs going. So let's just kind of skip forward here a little bit here because, well, you don't need to see all the boring stuff, right? So, okay, then back out the lane. The reason I'm fast forwarding here because this is a little bit of a longer game. And, well, I'm trying to keep my video times here to at least I want the bulk of the video here. I mean, it's what I enjoy when I watch videos online. I like watching the whole video. The shortcuts through it don't always... could not believe I was at the end of that. So let's go ahead and ult him, kind of come back. Just waiting for an ability. Oh, there's Kukul. Let's kind of get back around on his backside. Now the minions are in my way. Can I get that off? Quite. I was a little too passive with that, and in the end, I think I should have just been a little bit more aggressive, and I probably would have killed him since he used his abilities I just needed to get into a spot where I could have attacked him. I was just kind of thinking Kukul would have done a little bit more there, but I didn't know where his cooldowns were at either. So in the end, I take the proverbial dirt nap. My bad, not the greatest of plays there. So let's go ahead and run out here. As we see, we got, looking up at the map here, we got Dirt Nap Dan there, mixing it up with, well, that was Anubis and Amaterasu. Now we still got a bit of a team fight going on in there, but I'm like, look, this is early. I need to get my farm on. I'm not in trying to chase people around the jungle right now and getting kills. Although when I turned in here and came in, I'm like I should probably do something here. Let's just do that. had to get that payback at least. So I'm like, all right, they were pretty low here, but I wanted to at least come in, look for buffs. And since the whole team was here, and Dan had said, oh gosh, I'm dead, and I'm like, no, you're not. You got backup. We're all here with you. And he's like, oh, wow. That was kind of cool. I thought I had overextended there. I'm like, ooh, hey, look. You know what? Let's go ahead and get this. Oh, so I did give Kukulkan the damage buff the first time around, and that was mainly because, look, he wanted to give him some opportunity to kind of catch up a little bit since he got the late start. And it looks like he, that worked pretty well here. Just looking at the levels here, I'm like, yeah, we definitely got the early level advantage here over the enemy team. So again, trying to get the farm on, trying to get a good rotation down here and learning this, and Thanatos, really? Like, I'm just trying to farm here and you're just trying to jungle. So, all right. Ooh, he's got two people here, I just kind of need to, my three's down. I just kind of need to maybe dodge, dive, duck, and, ooh, Fenrir. He'll help. Yeah. I really should have just realized how low she was. And, oh, lordy, I couldn't believe I dodged that scythe. But, really, do I need to pop the ult off on that low health? All right, thank goodness we got that. Let's go ahead and just save that ult. It might come in useful. Might come in use later. Sure, that's what I'm going with. So, right here, let's just go ahead and drop that on him. And pop back out since I drew the tower's attention. And then let Dan finish him with his ult. It was a Dirt Nap 1-2 punch there. Alright, so with that, we're going to go ahead and get back as we drop the first tower. And you know what? I'm going for Transcendence. I decided that I was going to do a power build here. And it was something I wanted to try. And looking at this enemy team and looking at our team comp, I wasn't taking this game tremendously seriously as far as like, oh, I got to be hardcore about it and stuff like that. Realistically, these are practice games. It's casual games. I'm playing casual games to practice for ranked. But sometimes in practice that means I'm trying different things out here too. So, working with the purple buff here early game is one thing. I'm going to let that red buff go to the other guys here in the beginning. I'll pick it up later when when it's time. So anyway, I was out here trying to get these oracles. So let's go ahead and pick these guys up here now that Thanatos doesn't bother me. Right? Alright? Okay, yeah, we're all good. And did remember to buy wards. Don't quite remember to place them out right away here as I run past the first warding point. And alright, so now I don't have Loki, I have Thanatos, still got Amaterasu. Oh, we dodged the scythe and he's staying in. I'm like, he's going into ult? Well, hey, I'm back here under tower. Come on. No? No? Sorry, Dan. Ah, yeah. Don't ask me. But, hey, Dirt Nap Dan finds him. Oh, can't quite get him out of range. Can I? Oh, you little stinker with that horrific emblem again. And, well, yeah, alright. So I couldn't get Thanatos with that, but I might be able... How did we miss those? Oh, and now I'm in trouble because now Thanatos is back. They're all here, and I'm like, not much I can do, but 3 my way out. Pray that Fenrir can distract him long enough for me to get away. High five, he does. Our Fenrir was on point this match. Gotta give him props for that. Look at him just go out there. Terra knows, well, there was 3. One's porting back. One's dead. I'm coming back here. I'm like, you know what? I trust in my Fenrir. I did. I done trusted him. I knew he would pick that up. You might, a little bit of help here from me coming back was just enough. So we get the 2 out of the 3 there, and Thanatos had to go back to Fountain. So again, good win for us, good farm for us. Fenrir, you know, give him the B right back. He gives the okay. So good communications between. I couldn't buy, but you know, it was pretty low health and mana. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and get back. We can come back through, grab some camps here on the way through. I don't know if I picked up the back harvest here. Did I? Yeah, you know what? I just wanted to keep farming. Looking up at levels, the Kernanos was doing really well against the Hercules over there. Unfortunately, Herc was just not enjoying this match. And this was a long, convoluted match of, like, we're better than these guys, but Hercules just struggled against Kernanos early, and that got him in kind of a funk here. So, yeah, we kind of got to deal with that here a little bit, but it's okay. We can get through that. And actually, Kukul went over to help, so, hey, that should be a good thing, right? You know? And he's very vocal, and it's not like salty vocal per se, but vocal nonetheless, you know. And hey, look, if you're not going to communicate via voice chat, you know, the next best thing to do is use the VGS. That's what it's there for. Alright, can I save Ra? Nah, not quite. Couldn't get that silence off in time to prevent the ability there. And poor Dan has got to take his dirt nap. But damage was done, and I decide that, well, since, oh, he did circle right around there. You know, I kind of watched that before in the game, but I knew I could get this tower regardless. Oh, as he misses the scythe yet again. And I'm just like, you know, I don't need to use that. Oh, okay. He didn't quite retreat like I thought he was going to. And, oh, no. Loki and Anubis. Well, not much I can do about both of them. Yeah. So anyway, let's go ahead and skip forward here. That does allow us to finish up Transcendence. Coming back out the lane here. So what do we got going on? Hey, we got a 17-11 lead as Hercules drops once again here to Kernanos. So we're debating at the beginning of this game about Kernanos' name. Was he making fun of Obama in the fact that, you know, he ate his KFC and he was mad at Obama that Obama ate his Kentucky Fried Chicken? Or was he proud that Obama ate his Kentucky Fried Chicken because he is a worker at a KFC? What do you think it was? Do you think he was the worker at KFC that was proud Obama ate his KFC? Or do you think it was the other way around and that he's kind of making fun of him? I kind of lean on the side that he's a KFC worker, personally, but everybody else kind of went with that he was making fun. Oh, we got a nice drop in there, and Ra wasn't going for that alt. He was going for the Amaterasu, so, but we do end up picking the dog food up there per se, and I managed to save Dan from Loki and his surprise attack there. I was like, I'm right here, Loki. I appreciate you thinking you can drop Ra before I can drop you, but, well, I got words on that, and I don't think that's quite the case. So here I wanted to, you know, crash over on Kernanos. We got 2 people up on the front, got 2 people coming in on the back. There's a nice alt by Kukul. There's the nice X or 2 on my part, followed up with the basic for the kill, and there goes Obama ate my KFC. Hey, Obama ate my KFC. If you're watching this, hey, let us know. What is the true meaning behind your name? I'd appreciate it. Solve the mystery of this match. Well, you know, we didn't talk about it forever, but, you know, it was still one of those things that we were, you know, amusing ourselves with throughout the craziness of, you know, double assassin match here. Oh my goodness. That took me by surprise, but hey, worked out pretty good for us here, and there it is, right? Nope. She's a quick one. You guys got this, right? Do I have to use this? You know, I'm just going to go use it. Oh, and I didn't have it up against the wall, and she was able to skirt past it. I'm like, oh, you got it. I felt like Bart Simpson there getting choked out by Homer, right? So Hercules, ready to surrender here at 14 minutes in. Not me. I mean, we're up 10 kills. We're, pretty much tie on objectives, though, but I'm stealing their damage buff, right? No, that's our damage buff. Sorry. Looking at the wrong part of the mini-map. I was looking at their objectives and the other green dots up there. Alright, anyway. So, you know, let's help Hercules out. That's what we decided to do. Hercules went to the complete opposite side of the map away from Kernanos. Hey, I get it. I get it. You know, when you're trying to play a traditional solo lane and then you're up against a hunter that's pretty decent at his job. And I figured, hey, look, he's either going to get hit by my 2 or Ra's ult. Either way, you know, it's... Oh, come, really? 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 Just... Will you hold still, goat man? You know, I just gotta kind of get used to Izanami's attack abilities. She's a little bit different. I always... when I fall into the rhythm with her, I'm okay, but sometimes I kind of just default to those other rhythms that I'm just not quite used to, and... Oh, Thanatos, did you really think you were gonna come pluck off that rod? You know, nah, not quite, not quite. But hey, Transcendence is already fully stacked up. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's check out build here. So I start off with the Crusher. I think I changed that at a later point though. Also buy beads here just because, well, you know, the Anubis wrap, the Loki stun, yeah, the Amaterasu, alt and stun. Yeah, you know, beads is a good thing. Oh, sorry about that. So I see Loki's pushing up over here. So I'm like, hey, Dan. Actually, Dan's like, hey, you see this, Loki? As I'm saying, hey, you see this? Like, we both literally said that at the same time. We were both on the way. Like, all right, where did he go? Where did he go? I don't know. Where did he go? Well, I'll just get mana buff here a while, right? Well, as soon as I turn to do mana buff, that's when Dan's like, here he is, here he is. I'm like, what? Like, what? Where's he at? Where's he at? Come on, you got him, right? You got him, right? Ooh, Kernanos. And this is where I learned I'm not ready to duke it off with Kernanos because of his lifesteal. So, with the increased lifesteal there, he was able to chunk me, and I immediately regretted buying Brawlers and wish I had bought in Beat Stick. I'm like, you know, I hadn't been fighting him, so I wasn't really concerned with it at that point. And I'm like, man, if I would have bought Beat Stick, that would have been I may have gone a little bit different there. Maybe a little. I probably would have won that, actually. Just watching that health bar back and watching the chunks that it was doing, and you know, I was chunking him down, he was just chunking himself back up. So, you know, having a Beat Stick there would have been pretty solid. But Kukulkan actually doing a rather decent job against him here, but you know, can he pull it out? I'm actually interested. I was kind of interested in watching that there. All right, well, kind of keep tabs there. What's going on? Well, Ra's coming over to help. Dan's coming in. Kukulkan's kind of backing out. Now they're both going in. Kernanos is making a run for it. Can he get away? Don't think so. Sorry, Obama ate my KFC. Dirt Nap Dan got his revenge on him. There was a lot of revenge kills in this match on both sides. Yeah, definitely. So coming back out the lane, you know, just kind of get my minions pushed up here. I know my tower is not in good shape, but hey, you know, it's time for me to start getting damage buff now. Definitely at that point in the match. So let's get back over here, see if we can't try to keep this tower alive a little bit longer. You know, hey, the longer it's alive, the better, right? You know, is my thing. And ooh, there's nice basics there on him. Oh, if I would have fired that off a little sooner, I might have been able to pick him up going through. But again, yeah, let's go back to farm here. Come back in, get the void buff and drop that here as well. And oh, hey, there's Amaterasu. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and beads that stuns, and that's when she decided to horrific emblem me again. And I'm like, thank you. I like keeping you close at hand. It's easier to actually aim. And I'm just gonna go ahead and drop that ult here and take you out. And Loki. I kind of thought he was going to stay on me there with those basics, but I don't know kind of what weird stuff he had going on there. So I could say that, yeah, my aim was really bad there. Or I could have also just said, he was just really weird in his... Sorry, Anubis. You kind of missed everything. And oh, Lord, he almost made up for it with the ult, but Yang gets away. I'm just like, I want to go in. I want to go in. Fenrir's right here. Yeesh. Okay, let me get in that circle. But you know what? I'm just going to keep running. Just keep running. Oh, wait, no. Thanatos is on the far side of the map. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. But here comes Amaterasu. Oh, let's go ahead and pop the active. I wasn't sure where her mirror charge was at. All right. Can I go back now? Alright, high five I can? Cool. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and fast forward here a little bit. So I decided to pick up Aussie just to give me some life. See, I've found that the Transcendence Aussie combination can be a pretty solid one. And it's one of those things where I just kind of felt like I needed that right here. It was just a little bit more on the lifesteal, and there we go. Fenrir doing a great job of just kind of, performing the 5Ds, a dodgeball per se, to stay alive there. But Kurtanos, oh, I love that play right there. He came in for the dash. I dropped my 2 on him as I sidestepped it, and down he goes. Between the might of, well, pretty much all of us. Alrighty, so coming back out the lane here, we got Anubis, Loki popping in. Oh, oh, no. Alright, I decided to go after the Anubis, but Dan takes care of him. Those guys go in after Loki. I'm like, they're kind of overextending a little bit. Let me get in here behind them. Alright. Now we're on the wrong side of the tower, but, we picked up her. And you know what, again, Amaterasu, it really did make it so much easier to aim when she did that. I appreciated it every time. I'm just like, yeah, that's kind of easy. Oh, as we nail a Loki there with the raw beam. We had a good laugh on that one. It was just kind of one of those unexpected, like, really? You hit him with that? Kind of fell back and had a little bit of a chuckle here. So now we got a pretty good push up middle here, and we're thinking, maybe we can get Phoenix, but they're kind of all here. But he pulled out of that breath a little too quick, and our team kind of scattered up here, so we're not in the greatest of positions. And again, like, Hercules, why did you run away at full health and half mana from a team fight? I don't know. We could have done a lot better there had we still had that one person. At this point, I'm just kind of, I want to exit out of here. All right. Yeah, of course. Here she comes. Oh, all right. Well, and beads, and there's Thanatos too. We dodged that scythe again. I'm not in a good spot. Oh, couldn't quite pick him up before he goes up. He does get the stun on me. Can I get turnaround? Can I get the X off before? Yeah, there he is. Bam! Picked him up. Totally worth it. Didn't mind that death at all. Oh, I forgot about that play. I enjoyed that one in the moment. I enjoyed watching it back there. It's like, did I get him or not? I don't know. There were some times in this game where I did and didn't get people in those situations. We saw one earlier where I didn't, so there we go. So after that, I was looking at, I think, Titan's Bane here as far as the build. Let's go ahead and just get me back out here. So it was at this point where I said, our lanes are not where they need to be. We are in a bad spot here. And Dan's like, what? I'm like, yeah, our lanes are not pushed properly. We're in a bad position here. He's like, we're up like 10 kills. We're up gold. I'm like, we're not in a good position here. And you can see they kind of got the pressure on us a little bit here, though. We picked it up and are pushing them back now. But it was one of those things like, we need to keep our lanes pushed. Because if they're not pushed, then that means the other team's lanes, is pushing it up. So, yeah, objectives win games. I'm like, all right, I'm going to split push and get this tower, and then Anubis showed up. I'm like, oh, well, no, I can't quite do this, but, my allies are kind of near, so I'm just, okay, so I'm calling for the gank. Can I get these guys over, and can we do this, I'm just kind of acting dumb here a little bit. Like, hey, you know what? I can probably pick him up with that if I do that. Ooh, dodge another wrap. And he's got some pretty good moves on. But there you go. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, the breath weapon's not the best thing to do against a hunter like that. Oh, can we pick him? Oh, come on. Oh, too bad. So sad I left Loki at just a few hit points. Now I'm like, all right, I can get back through here, right? Oh, that's... Yeah, okay, he turned around. I was kind of hoping to get through that and then, get a little closer to him before he turned around, but, well, Fenrir disengaged and he turned around and I'm like, shoot, I should have just went through the jungle and avoided that whole situation. So there's a quick look at how things are going, and So yeah, alright, no, I did end up going beat stick there, and then I decided, you know what? They got 4 physicals and only 1 magical, and Anubis, I'm probably a pretty good counter versus him, so I'm not going to worry about him. I mean, if he gets me in the wrap and the wrap combo, he's going to kill me. Okay, I'm going to resign myself to that fact. Hey, there's that horrific emblem again there on Kukulkan, and again, not working out for her there. So I'm going to not recommend that on Amaterasu. I think that's good for a hunter to lock somebody down with, but I can see why you're thinking it on Amaterasu, but yeah, I just wasn't working for it. At least it definitely wasn't working on me. It was helping me aim, if anything. So coming back through here again, the Thanatos, I think, was doing a pretty good job of pushing lanes up here, as well as the Kernanos. So it was just one of those things where, they were pushing. They were following those objectives pretty well, and we were kind of a little kill happy and not so objective. I'm like, oh, Amaterasu behind us again. Well, and Anubis and Thanatos in the jungle, Dan. So we got the. Oh, he pulled out of that just early. But, buddy, I didn't pick him up, but I picked up Amaterasu, and now we got them all here. Like, I didn't even kind of know which way to go here. Who do I want to throw at? I'm going to throw at Loki. I'm throwing at too many different people and not just sticking to one and dropping them. As Agni said, now I done bleeped up. All right, so build-wise here, not enough to do anything special there. So let's go ahead and I called out for some group ups here because they're grouping up. We need to group up at this point. So again, dodge the surrender vote. Again, look, at some point the laning phase ends, and it's time to group up. And they were doing some group hunting now at this point, and we were not grouping up. We couldn't get that Hercules to stay with us quite the way we needed to this match. Oh, of course she dashes off right before my ability would hit her. And what do we got going on over here? Oh, come on, Dan. Let's chase. No, Dan, let's not chase. Objective right here. Let's drop the portal demon. So I think that was the right call, stopping. No need to try to chase a Loki through the enemy jungle. Let's go ahead and just get that portal. Oh gosh, now we got Kernanos pushing up objective. So again, he was doing a very good job split pushing here. I'm like, there's no way we're saving that Phoenix, but can we make him pay for it? Can we make him pay? Like, he doesn't know I'm there. All right, that's a good way to start. Get him slowed down. Here comes Fenrir, and there he goes. Haha. All right, so he paid for it, but he got Phoenix. That's a good thing for them. Not a good thing for us, because, well, we still got 2 towers up. They still got 2 towers up, but they got a Phoenix, so, they got the objective lead here. They got the gold lead now. We still just have the kill lead, but even that gap's not as nice as it was, and, well, let's just add to that total, though. And, oh, hey, Amaterasu. Oh, gosh, not this again. I don't know why I went for my 2 there. Don't ask. That was a bad call on my part. Should have just waited, because, having her slowed there would have been nice. Did she go that way? Ah, no, not quite. All right. So, again, not chasing her, but, looking to see what's going on and looking to see how I can group up with my teammates here and, see what we can do. So I'm like, all right, this lane's pushed up again over here. So let me just kind of come over here, get that timer cleared. And then, I'm going to throw a ward in there just since we don't have that, have eyes on that. What do we got going up over here? We want to attack left lane, but everybody's in center. Dan, let's just kind of try to stay with Hercules since he doesn't want to come with us. He wants to group up. He's calling it. But, all right, so we're working our way back to the Fire Giant. I'm like, that's probably not a bad idea here. We got the Dan coming in. Oh, we get the nice 2 on him there. Oh, got guys coming in from behind me, though. But Hercules with a nice ult to save the day. There's a kill. There's a kill. Can we get some more in here? Oh, there it is. There's a double kill on my part. 3 of them down, though. Oh, we get a nice ult there on Amaterasu as well. And that's going to put her in a pretty bad spot. I'm going to go ahead and 3 on out to see if I can't catch her mid. but she continues on into the other side of the jungle, and I'm going to go ahead and take this opportunity to be right back. So let's go ahead back. We're going to finish up Shifter Shield, then we're going to come out and push up a lane because, well, yeah, got to push this lane up. So at this point, I've told Dan repeatedly, this is our game. This is a victory that we're losing. Okay? This is a victory. Hands down. Okay? We're losing right now, but we can win this game because anytime we get together in groups, we're murdering them. I mean, this has not been my best game as Izanami by far, especially as I come around that corner into surprise and beads had another 15 seconds on it. Just wasn't quite looking. I was kind of talking, and I actually, this was during our stream, actually, this last Wednesday here, and I was talking to Dan, and I looked over on my stream because I have it running at a little bit of a delay, and I'm like, yeah, as he comes into view on my screen, I was like, there he is, I can see him, his wrap was already en route to hitting me. I'm like, I don't know if they had it warded up, which is what I'm assuming, or if it was just he could see further than I could. I don't know. So let's go ahead and speed up till I get back out here, as again we fend off another surrender vote. Be honest, though, at one point I'm like, all right, I'm done. And I started one, but it didn't go through either. So, wasn't us. I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and drop that on him here. Let's go ahead and get in on top of him. You know what? I'm willing to trade. I'm willing to trade. I may not have the best life steal, but yeah, I was willing to make that trade. So I know he's outdoing me here, so I do have to be careful on that. Even with the shifter shield in place there, he was still chunking me pretty good. The beat stick definitely helped. And this is where, no, I didn't realize it here. So I do realize at one point that I forgot to upgrade Aussie into a better lifesteal item. But I think I do grab that here at one point. So once again, though, get back to pushing my lane out because, well, that's why they're, only reason they're still in this game is that they've continued to push lanes throughout the match, always splitting at least somebody off to split push, and, well, Amaterasu did a great job of just, I mean, seriously, how far, look how many people are chasing her now. Look at our left lane. Where's our minions at? Oh, we don't have any. Alright, they're spawning now. Oh, look, they're spawning into minions. So I'm like, you know what? I'm done. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and start pushing. I don't care. I'm just going to do it. I'm not going to run around and chase people anymore. This is, all about objectives. I don't know why I wasn't pushing earlier for it. She turned around on me. I really thought she was making a run for it. Nope. And then I missed my ult on a standing still target. Why is it so hard to hit a standing still target sometimes? There, we get him when he's dodging around. Much better. All right. Really? I missed that right on her? All right. Well, let's just run towards the Kukulkan. And nice. Good whirlwind there, buddy. And I'll go ahead and use that time to skedaddle off here. And then I'm like, well, let's see how well I can farm up here with Destol and Aussie on these two. And I'm like, yeah, pretty good. Oh, come on, Thanatos, really? I'm like, well, let's see how this works here. Again, it was one of those moments where I just wanted to see, with this build, how Aussie, would do in that situation. And, that was life stealing up pretty good there. As you could see, I just... surprise, Thanatos came. I'm like, oh, come on. Now I was just doing a 30, not even 30 second, 15-second experiment here. You had to ruin it on me. But, well, you got to pay attention to that mini map. And wards win games, and we have a tremendous lack of them. Even I was not warding out. I think I get frustrated in games like this, and then I just tend to just... I get tired of buying the wards and putting them out every couple minutes. It's like I just keep doing that, and don't ask me what. I think Dan was going for the invisible Loki snipe there. So anyway, back to me pushing. I'm like, no, I am not going in the jungle and chasing Amaterasu again. Like, oh, they got the fire giant. Like, oh, okay. Again, they're pushing the right objectives at the right times, and We're not. But we still beat the snot out of them anytime we see them. So I keep telling Dan, we're going to win this if we're patient enough to get there. So, all right. So I had gotten the left lane tower down, you know, last life. Now we're coming back out. I'm like, yeah, like I said, I'm just pushing objectives from now on. I'm not going for kills anymore. I'm just done and tired of it at this point. Don't care. Just gonna get the tower. I'm gonna get the tower, right? Four. Today's number is 4. I left the tower at 4 health. Pretty sure that's what Dan said it was later when he got back over. I think he was the one that got eventually gets the killing blow on that tower. He's like, yeah, that tower had 4 health. I'm like, let's not speak of that again. I wasn't quite expecting a Loki ult there on the split push at that point. So anyway, I'm dead again. Let's go ahead and... Alright, we're coming back out. And I did swap Aussie out for Blood Forge now at this point. So again, I'm pushing this lane. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm just going to get this tower down, attack right lane. I'm even going to call it out because, look, we're all on the right side of the map. Let's just go ahead and go for it, right? Maybe we can get the tower and a Phoenix. All right, let's go. I mean, they're all level 20 now, well, except for Amaterasu. We're all level 20. We're 40 minutes into this game right now. Again, our kill lead's starting to slip because, well, they're all caught up to us in levels now where we don't have the level advantage that we had throughout most of this match. And there's Dan like, yep, 4 health, Dad. Nice one. Thanks. What part of we shall not talk about that again? Didn't you understand? Here it comes. Again, I was wasted my 2. Felt again, sometimes in these long matches, the brain gets a little fried, so I got to be a little bit more careful now. Like, which way are you going, right? We got that? I'm like, you know, I'm just going to drop it. I did not want him getting away. He needed to be sat down for a minute. And I'm like, you know, darn. Noob is coming around the backside. So frustrated once again that, you know, we did not pay attention. We don't have wards out. Even though I have wards in inventory, you know, just ain't putting them out where we supposed to, you know, should be having them, especially for that kind of push. We should have had one right by their back harpies. Should have known that they were coming around the backside there on us, but we didn't. Had my blinders on. Let's kill the Kernanos. But anyway, you know, at least Hercules does the right thing here and stays back in and defends instead of running out and getting himself killed. So I did appreciate that, Herc. You know, I know it wasn't the best game here for you as far as our, you know, our mojo coming together and everything. I'm like, all right, you know, let's get a ward up over here. And, Eric, what are you doing? So he kind of ran off and thinking we were all following. And it's like, again, just because you call something, you still kind of look to make sure that your team is following you, because all 4 of us outside of Heart came over here to Fire Giant as we pick up Amaterasu with the ult there. And can I get the... no, can't get Thanatos on that. And Kernanos getting the triple kill. Can he get the quadra? I think he's gonna. Not much I can do here. There's the Thanatos. Can I get at least Thana? No, I can't. But Dana picks me up and denies the quadra kill to Kernanos, so there was at least a good thing there. I think this might have been where I'm like, you know what? I'm so tired of this. Like, Hercules, pay attention to the people around you. Don't just yell attack and run into the 5 of them when we went into the jungle and we're picking up the portal demon. It's just like, pay attention. You gotta pay attention to your surroundings and what's going on with your teammates, especially when you're not in voice communications with them. If you're just relying on VGS, just because you say attack doesn't mean that A, we instantly hear it and know what you mean, you know, and B, that we listen to it, you know, so you gotta pay attention. I was going over to ward up Fire Giant because I knew, you know, it was getting to be about that time where things were coming back here. So here I decided to go ahead and drop Brawlers and go ahead and pick up another physical defense and went with Nemi. And I'm like, you know what? I think I can get away with this. You know, that Kernanos and the Thanatos have just been doubling up, and between the 2 of them, I kind of felt like it was the right thing to do. Then you throw in the Loki and and the Amaterasu, who hasn't been playing the best, but you know, is hanging in there and working it. You got to give her credit for that at least. Sorry, buddy. There you go. All right, so kind of coming back here, and I'm like, oh, you know, we got minions pushed up in mid. We got all 3 Phoenixes are down. Like, oh my gosh, like really? Like, how are we winning this game yet losing it? You know, their gold advantage now is way over us, but that's kind of a mute point at this point because it's so late in the game. Thanatos misses his sights, and that's a problem. Oh, where you at? Where you at? You coming after me? Oh, no? Okay, well, I would have killed you. Good thing you didn't come in after me. Alright, so I call Thanatos up. Ooh, he looks like he misses that on Dan now. I'm just like, can I? No, I'm not going to get a flick here. Is he maybe doing a lazy back or... Ooh. Oh, okay, he peels off. Doesn't go for the attacks there in the Harpy, so... Well, I'll go back and finish that off for argument's sake. Alright, so where's everybody at? Everybody's over in the left jungle, and at this point I'm like, Dan, we just got to stay with Herc. Just stay with Herc. Do whatever we can to stay within his vicinity because he's not going to follow us. We got to follow him. Sometimes people just have that mentality, so you know what? We're trying to loosely babysit him here at this point. I'm just like, I'm sorry, Dan, I kind of wasn't ready, and yeah, abilities are down. Kernanos is behind me. Had my 3 up, but hit a wall everywhere I went, and yeah, wasn't getting away. So that was a frustration moment there, because again, you know, it was kind of the, when Anubis gets you in that combo, you're dead, and then, well, I had Kernanos come in behind me, and an ult from the Anubis in the front. Yeah. Even if I would have circled my way out of that, or 3'd my way out of that, chances of me dying there were still probably pretty high, so... Kukulkan did a great job defending here. So that was the one thing that we had going for us, is that we could defend. So, you know, as frustrating as this match has been, as lack of teamwork as we've had as they get the Fire Giant once again, the lack of teamwork has been not good on our part. We're still defending well. And again, this is our game to win. I've been saying it since the beginning of the match, and I still think we can do it here. As I'm just trying to do my best to get our Phoenixes up. So I'm like, all right, Kukul went that way, I'll go this way. But oh, he had already cleared this out. So okay, Herc, attack Fire Giant. You realize they just got the Fire Giant like 10 seconds ago, 20 seconds ago. Like, I don't think attacking that's probably the right call. So, again, just trying to get the fire minions pushed up a little bit, and that's where I decided I wanted to get a ward here. I'm like, I'm not paying attention to you, Amaterasu. I'm not chasing you all over the map. You are not my objective right now. I'm just moving on. Like, seriously, I'm just putting some wards out here so we have some defense going on here. And, well, Fenrir's here? Okay, we'll turn around now. Ooh, especially with that Thanatos coming through there. Oh, where are you going with him? Where are you going with him? Thank you. Like, just stand still. If you stand still, I can place my final aim and go. But I'll tell you what, Fenrir did a very good job with this whole match and setting people up. And Amaterasu. Oh, come on, really? There we go. Thanks, Dan. Sniping my kill there. I didn't really care though. As long as they're dead at this point. We're with Hercules, and on the front side of things, like, all right, Dan, let's go. We got Kukulkan defending. High five. Let's get this Phoenix here. This is Phoenix or bust. Sorry, Anubis. That's not a good time to use your breath. Just really not. Not with all of us Ra and an Izanami bearing down on you. And you're going to stand still? No, not the play. And I'm like, you know, let's just attack the Titan. Let's just... Come on. I agree, Herc. Let's just attack the Titan. We got Kukul defending against the Kernanos. Game over. I told you. We're going to win. It was a frustrating match. But in the end, we pulled it out. So yes, bye. Glad to get out of that, but it was just wonky match after wonky match for the streams, but we had a lot of fun. Had some good moments in it. Ended the 16, 12, and 23. Again, not my best match by far. Still not quite settled on how I really want to build Izanami. So hey, any tips on how you play her there, or um, how you build her out, and so forth. Would love to hear it in the comments down below. Definitely let me know. I'm again just looking to improve my game. I'm trying some different things out, and working it. I had pretty good damage there when you look across the board. Their Anubis was top damage again. Our team probably didn't build very much magical defense because of them having 4 physicals. So, I expect that. But Ryan at 51,000 there, and then me trailing back in at all but 47,000. So I'll take the. Oh no, Kernos there had the 5666. I missed that there. So I'll not get a medal. Dan will pick up the bronze. Kernos picks up the gold, and Anubis with the silver. Well, I just watched Cool Runnings last night, so I got the Olympics on my mind. Good old movie. Kind of an inspirational one, Good one, though, still. Hey, so again, let me know what you think. Tell me what I did right. Tell me what I did wrong. Look, the more we communicate about this, the more we grow together. The better the videos are, the better the community is. The more we grow the community, the better our game is, the less toxic the game becomes, and the more enjoyment we all get out of it. That's my goal. That's my plan. That's what we're going to do here at Dirt Nap Nation. But hey, my tip for you today, you know what it is, right? When it comes to dirt naps, you got to give them before you take them. Peace out, folks.